No, it's one of those animes I was sort of excited to watch, especially in Toonami, how the first time they show it, the trailer is sort of clean and cut and sharp, the animation looks great, and the storytelling they I'll honestly tell you, brutally honest, it's a revenge story. Nothing fancy, it's just a revenge story. And that's basically it, especially all the American voice actors they got to actually play some of the parts, like Johnny Gubash plays one of the side characters. Steve Bloom plays, I think, one of the main villains. And once again, it's like something that feels they have high elite voice actors with high elite animation, just sort of to blow your mind and make it sort of a fun murder spree of a man trying to take vengeance of his own wife and son who got murdered because of his sort of past. And that's a simple storytelling done interesting, but at the same time, not oppressive. I mean, I'm not disappointed or underwhelmed. It's just I kind of surprised they went sort of slowly explaining things because the first time you watch it, you really weren't sure what they actually doing because I was sort of in the middle of the road, like, are you guys tell a Batman story or a Punisher story? And that's the thing that sort of kind of intrigued me because I was so curious the direction they're going, especially in the first action scene about assassination. The strange man with glasses freaking out, panicking, and running away till he got in the streets. He got assassinated. I mean, assassinated. This guy got scared like barbecue because this thing was he was sort of sliced and diced, but over exaggerated to the point it's just sort of ridiculous, but yet kind of fun and amazing because the animation the animation was clean cut. It's one that you just like, whoa, but at the same time, kind of remind me in the 2000s sort of animation that's sort of kind of realistic, but sort of not bouncy, more kind of stretched out sort of places to feel the length or the smooth of the action scenes, how someone moves, dodges, and attacks, but sort of over a top, sort of want to be Naruto, sort of magical over the magical sort of fighting style now, which but they sort of don't want to cross the line that far. They want to ground it, but they want to have fun, and that sort of balance they're trying to kind of play with the first episode, especially the first action scene. It was interesting, fun, but overdoing it a point like this is supposed to be comedy or something serious. Because let's face it, that's sort of hard to do. Now, before I continue, my name is Retro. I'd like to talk about animation, not just animation, reviews, first impressions, and cartoon theories. And sometimes, if I have some spare time, cartoon breaking news. And today we'll do the first impression of Nicha Kori, if I'm correct, because I don't know how you're supposed to say the last word of this anime. But this anime was a treat, let's face it, because the first episode, it does intrigue you. Like, what this man did to the bunch of ninjas want to kill him off. After they slice and dice him, you go to Mr. Wolf, or Mr. Longer, I mean, that he's sort of in a sort of farm, so sort of location far away that nobody is near him, and her wife is sort of scared because she keeps seeing the news of murder after murder, Pacific people, but the same way, and the detective or police officer sort of confused, not sure why it's going on, could be a serial killer or not. We, the audience, know who was doing this, but it sort of wants you to care about the family and why they're panicking and why they're sort of adorable. It's one of those trying to set up when the time is right, they kill the wife and son and give it that moment of kind of harshness where he has anger, like he wants vengeance. But this is a thing, they really don't explain a lot. It's one of those like you have to kind of reinterpret some scenes or at least give your own prediction why they're hunting them down, especially some sort of devices they have and maybe some magic ninjas. Honestly, I'm not sure. It's once again, they don't explain certain things. Like, so at a certain point, the wife and son got killed off, but they have a sort of a force field. Later on, they show this force field is not a force field. It's sort of a mask sort of way, but it's something that you have, something you see, you kind of confuse you. You're not sure why are you watching, what that's for, is that's the thing I'm sort of kind of hesitant to fully enjoy because I'm still wondering why they did that. What is that for? I want more explanation because this first episode doesn't explain anything. It's sort of interpret whatever you want because let's face it, you're here for the action and there's blood sports, and that's sort of true. I mean, the trailer doesn't lie to you. It's a revenge story. There'll be a lot of gore, a lot of action, over a top, but yet entertaining and sort of sympathetic a little bit. Of course, after the massacre of his family, he's like Mr. Wolf or Mr. Logan. I'm sorry. He's the only one who survived miraculously. I mean, he was technically dead. I mean, the ninja clan checked his pulse, kills his way with a knife, and walked away, and he some reason survived. And that's the thing, keep repeating this. You don't know the explanation why he survived. He's sort of Pacific training allows him to survive. They sort of wasn't sure how to kill him, or they was so incompetent how to kill this guy. They don't really explain much. It's just he survived. I mean, after they corner 100% tell him, yeah, this guy is dead. But no, it's once more, it's anime. You have to stretch your imagination or your belief of the possibility of someone who actually got stabbed and poisoned to survive. But it's something that just does throw you off a little bit because you don't know how to take the scene sometimes. Other times, it's very effective to take it seriously. Like, he went back to see his wife, that body, he just fell freaking out. He doesn't know how to react. He's sort of frozen in time. Even that the detective comes of the FBI, try to question him, try to understand what's going on, who killed the DC, the face. Can you answer in the questions? We know you won't been 24 hours, so we know we're not gonna push you asking these questions. But it's sort of that seriousness that does work or doesn't. It depends on you. Because to me, it kind of works because I'm not taking it serious, but at the same time, this anime remind me in the late 2000s that sort of realistic, sort of stretchy, kind of facial figures now, where's facer, sorry, I can't see the word, that sort of look, that sort of realistic kind of person, but sort of stretched. They have moved the camera in a sort of way to see the length of the hand moving. You feel the weight or the distance of the stabbing or punching. That sort of feeling they're trying to provoke, especially the music sounds or the soundtrack they use. Yeah, this is the thing. Everything they do feels, don't want to say they're outdated. It just feels 2000s to me. That sort of kind of music that shows the angles, the action scenes. It's not terrible. It's sort of they chose a specific genre. I think that's the best way to describe it. But I do enjoy it because you still have questions how this guy survived because of his training, and also the FBI agents want to know what's going on, especially the two FBI agents who went to see him, and they sort of stick out to see what's the deal with this guy. So the ninja clan came back, attempted to kill him, and he sort of stopped the FBI agents to not interfere, so he killed all the people. After that, he basically burned his own home and decided to take vengeance, sort of John Wick style. Like, he has a special location with his equipment he broke in the wall to get. And what's more, it is very basic, but it was, I want to say, enjoyable. I don't think it was perfect. It's like it sort of dawns on you a little bit. It's just like sort of confused, but I don't think it won't ruin it to you. In fact, how you felt about the first episode? That you felt it just sort of unbalanced, or it worked for you? Tell me that below. Let me know. For me, I did enjoy it. It was sort of a nostalgic trip kind of funness that I hope it improves later on. But the first episode, it was good enough to me to see what happens next onwards. But I don't know. I reviewed the next episodes for right now. Do I recommend it? If you like the sort of 2000s sort of kind of balanced sort of style or sort of genre of it, that sort of Pacific time period, it could work for you. If not, skip it. But besides that, that's all I can say. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.